Guess who it is? It is me, Exoana, and I'm finally back after a long break from school, and today we are swapping things up a little. I am playing League of Legends. This is my series I like to call Noob to Pro, and today I am playing Skarner in the jungle. Now keep in mind this is my first time as Skarner in the jungle. I'm at level 21 at this point. I still am level 21. This is about 20 minutes after doing this commentary, but yeah, I kind of read up on Skarner. It made me go funny on the inside because I like the look of Skarner, and yeah, so I decided to pick it up. It was on sale, so yeah, why not? So let's fast forward a bit. I'm pinging at Caitlyn because Caitlyn wouldn't come and help me because this is what happens when you play by yourself, and I really don't like playing by myself in LoL. So if you wanna, well, you know my username. You can add me on LoL and we can play sometime. But Skarner is really amazing in the jungle. Like, I didn't even realize how awesome. Now, Caitlyn gives me a pretty dodgy leash, but because I'm Skarner, I can tank it. I have, what, that's 55 armor, so I got heaps of armor. So I just pop a pot so I can get through this, and my Q's on a really short cooldown, and a cooldown, good one, Ollie. But I know I can spam it as much as I want because I'm about to get my blue buff. So I smited a little too early, which is a noob move by me, but I do get to level 2, and I pick up my W, which makes me faster, and I use it pretty much in when I go to engage on these wolves. I didn't start on them first because I knew I was playing with nooblets and they wouldn't know what to do. So yeah, I move on down here and grab the wraiths, and then grab the red. Getting precariously low, but then I go back to the wolves. Oh god, it's so quick, and then I B. Now here I go and pick up, I believe myself, a pair of boots and some more health pots. I think I grabbed 3 more health pots if I'm not mistaken. And those health pots are there. There we are. Now in this game, this Caitlyn was asking for ganks quite often, but for whatever reason she decided to put Zerath like really far. And yeah, also another strange thing to note while I go in super slow mode is the Vayne and the who's that, Sona at the back on bot lane. Yeah, they thought Sona's going AP aggressive, don't ask me why, and yeah, made 0 sense. Anyways, this is slow mo gank. Now I ping to go for the Katarina because obviously she's going to deal a lot of damage late game, and we want to shut her down as much as we can, despite the fact we do have some champs who can deal with her quite easily. So I pop my W, she starts a run, so I turn around, I'm like, alright Garen, you're mine. I use my Q, keep chasing, Blitz gets a beautiful pull, knocks him up, and this is pretty much Garen saying goodbye because he gets exhausted, and then we chase down this Katarina, but funnily enough I get exhausted, but despite the fact our Blitz being the one dealing the damage. So we pick up that kill for the Blitz and we move on. I'm going to jump back into my jungle and grab my wolves again, and then I believe I move down to my wraiths and down to gank bot lane. Actually no, I go for my blue because this team doesn't have a jungler, and I thought, well, this is just prime opportunity for just me to, you know, constantly have buffs up, and because I have my masteries go down to prolonged duration on my buffs, I thought it would be a brilliant idea to do this. So yeah, I go and grab that blue, getting precariously low, can't make up my mind what to do, so I go back to wraiths, and I do believe I come for a gank on bot, but as we all know, Kennen can escape quite easily. I don't have my ult just yet. I believe no, I only got to the start of this level, but I put my W on, I seek, and I get knocked back, and here comes Kennen dealing stupid amounts of damage, but Sona manages to get the kill, and I decide to back off because Kennen is quite scary, as you can see there, but I do believe Kennen does, no he does, yeah, and then I go, sorry, I chase the Kennen, I flash, I W, but his movement speed is just insane, and I decided to back off and just throw in a little E just in case he was chasing me. And then we're going to speed up, and I do believe I back here, and I do pick up a Philosopher's Stone and head back into my jungle to go pick up my red buff. Now, this is my first game playing a Skarner, so I do a pretty good job. I do get off to a bit of a slow start. I do get that first assist on the gank, which is nice, and I also picked up the kill, which is really nice. But I end up going pretty well for my first game. Like, I read up on Skarner, I wasn't really sure if I was going to do that well, But, you know, I decided to gank top a lot because they were constantly pushed, and I think Garen didn't see me because he was kind of oblivious, and Katarina is out-leveling us, but Blitz is obviously smashing everyone. So I target her, and once they push up a little bit further, I do believe I just go in, and here I just back off because Garen knows I'm here, and he's scared of me for whatever reason. So I see Katarina for whatever reason wanting to engage, so I use my ulti, and I just walk her straight back towards our tower so Blitz can miss everything. And then he pulls, Garen somehow silences him so he can't run away. And this is the most interesting. Katarina comes back in for some food, but we have nothing to do with it. We don't want Cat doing anything crazy. So I grab that kill. I'm exhausted again for whatever reason, and I go off to chase the Garen, who decides to take the smarter route. But I decide to take advantage of this and just grab their wraiths, and then I hop back into my jungle to grab my blue. So I pick up my blue and head back down to mid lane because it's the first time I see Xerath being pushed. So I say, okay, Caitlyn, look, here I'm gonna do something. But then I see these guys push out, and this is beautiful here. Garen really doesn't like to do anything. He silences me, but Blitz gets a beautiful pull, and we end his life as I pick up my W to chase him. I do believe, no, that's right, I go around here. And Garen's like, you know what, I'm just going to go hide. And I'm like, Blitz, come on, let's do this. None of this happening. So I pick my W up, I flash, I ulti so I can bring him back in range where both Blitz and I can pick up the kill quite easily. And then we pull in Katarina. And guess what? I grab my killing spree, which is, I believe, my 3rd kill with 2 assists. Now, after this, the game kind of does slow down a little bit for me. I don't get as many kills. And sadly, my killing kind of stops quite abruptly. But I still do get tons of assists and really help out the team. Again, I see bot lane being pushed, so I jump into the jungle and I say, alright, let's go for Vayne. Come on. And I'm typing to them in chat saying, alright, get ready, my ulti's up. I use my W to get that movement speed. I run to Vayne. I use my ulti, pull her into Sona, and Sona gets a beautiful slow off. He flashes, but we're not having any of that. This Vayne goes Super Saiyan here and really wants this kill. But I sit back and farm because I see it not being very important. But you see in a second this Vayne will decide to go for it, I believe. And I see Xerath here, but I decide to B because I do have tons of gold to spend. So I grab a heart of gold, grab my Merc Treads, and then I head back out. Now, at this point, I do believe I'm... Oh god, I can't remember what I'm building into. I only played this game a couple of minutes ago. But anyways, that's aside from the point. And I do go back in, and I am still 3 as for O's 2, and I go to grab their blue because obviously they don't have a jungler, which is awesome for me because Skarner is so mana dependent, and this just means I can spam my abilities even harder. I sit around the bush saying, Caitlyn, don't push, and what does Caitlyn do? Push him as far back to the tower as possible. And now I'm heading back into bot lane. Again, I target the Vayne because we want to shut down this AD carry as quick as we possibly can. Now Sona pushes for whatever reason, my Pathfinder decides to go backwards. They've pushed way too close to the tower. I snag Vayne, and Vayne gets crescendoed. I start pulling him back, and Vayne isn't going to be able to do anything because the other Vayne's going to be able to... I'm sorry, the Caitlyn is able to pick up the double kill because of her crazy attack speed. And then I grab up 2 more assists, bumping me up to what's that? I do believe that is 4 assists. Head back into my jungle, grabbing my red so I can grab that extra slow. And then pick up the Wraith and try help out Kate in the mid, but again she decides to push too hard, and I come back down bot because these guys are seeming to do their job. I quickly grab golems, and I say I'm coming in for another gank, targeting Vayne obviously once again, and my ulti is up, my slash is ready, and I'm waiting. I'm telling them to go, but they're kind of pushed a little bit too far back. I think they are trying to bait a little hard, but Vayne, for whatever reason, just decides to go straight towards me. Sona's crescendo, for whatever reason, decides to not work properly. Vayne makes a terrible mistake of jumping straight back in for us now because this Vayne has got some insane attack speed. Now, for whatever reason, AP Sona is going crazy. Now, this is where you know Vayne wants to kill. Kennen's hiding back there. Oh, what did I just press? Oh, God, I pressed backspace. Ah, mother of God. But yeah, you'll see this Vayne go a little bit sane, super sane, and just walk in and pick up the cannon kill, which is nice. Getting away on a fair bit of health, actually. Surprisingly enough, despite the fact tower diving. So I come into mid lane to cover while our Kate is down. I quickly grab our blue before heading top to go grab another gank. I see him. He kind of chases me a little, but we turn around and just say, no, we're not having any of that. We see Caitlyn off the... Caitlyn, sorry, Katarina, my mistake. And I'm like, alright, we can tower dive her. But I go quickly grab a little bit more health before we do anything. But sadly, I do believe we don't make any of this. And I just quickly grab the red buff. Now, Caitlyn is getting fed. And we all know fed Caitlyn is probably one of the scariest things in this game. But I go grab some more gold because I know I was pretty close to grabbing my item I needed. So I head back. I pick up a Sheen and a... oh, God. A Zeal, and the Sheen is just brilliant just because it's so helpful with Skarner. You get that AP, which is nice for his heal and everything. So I head in, I flash, I pull Vayne, the carry, like you're meant to as Skarner. And then we pick up another one, and that is me on 4 is for O is for... no, sorry, 3 is for O for 7. My mistake. Not there just yet, but I quickly kind of walk around cluelessly, pick it up, and then I see a couple of their team. I'm just sitting here, I'm like, oh god, this is going to be my end. But instead, I pull Kate straight past their team. Vayne knocks me back towards my team, helpfully. Blitz comes in, silences, brilliant silence. I'm going to use my W. Kate is going to pick up the kill. This is just brilliant here, because I think I get a triple assist here. I'm just going to pick up Vayne, because Vayne's no problems for me. I'm going to drop down my Q, pick up the kill. We're going to hit Cannon a couple of times. I'm going to use everything I got. I'm going to whack out my Q. Kate is, of course, going to grab another kill. And I believe this is GG here as this team surrenders. I hope you guys did all enjoy this first commentary as from Noob to Pro as my jungle Skarner. There's game. I'm 4 is for O is for 9 with 94 farm. Absolutely helping out the team tremendously and doing my job as a jungler. I hope you guys all enjoyed. This has been X1. I hope you've enjoyed my first video back. Tell me if you like these little videos, and yeah, if you want live commentaries, I can do that as well, and I plan on doing that with friends. Anyways, this has been X-Panel, and I'll see you all next time.